let's jam. So this deck top 8'd a challenge, which is no laughing matter. So we'll see how it plays. Should be kind of cool. Should be kind of fun. It's just fancy hollowed one. But it's playing some new cool cards. 4 gut shots is a lot of gut shots. This is a lot of gut shots. Just like a mediocre situational card. It was not very good. Alright, so we are a mono red deck. I'm very excited to play this Mako cast. I don't think there's a reason to use this Street Wraith now. I think we want to save this for next turn. Or maybe they'll try and, like, do something with it. Yeah, we're playing this now. I want to see how this new card is. This card seems pretty crazy. This card, I'm not going to lie, seems really, really, really strong. Oh. Good thing we saved this Street Wraith. Alright, let's cycle. Boy, it's so... These cards are very strong. They're going to bolt that one, sure. Alright, now time to play the Hollowed One Lottery. But if we can hit a Hollowed One with this. Our opponent's in the tank about our triggers. We could have maybe cracked this and then hit this one first. But let's get a mountain. Burning Inquiry. It's a 5/5. Got rid of Leyline Binding and Tribal Flames. Deal. So we didn't discard Ox, which isn't great. A lot of looting in this deck. 5/5. We just need a land, or we need a cycle. We can't. I guess we could trade this. Which I guess I'm gonna do. It's very unlikely that I'll be able to block this if they play like the 4/4 next turn. So I'll offer the trade. We kind of ran out of gas. Maybe I'm not supposed to trade that off, but they play so much removal that, like, if they use removal and then, like, play the creature that gives lifelink to all their stuff. No, the whole thing is that this doesn't get lifelink, but Fleesh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we'll play the FOMO. We'll discard Ox. I guess we should cast... Draw 4, then discard 3. It's probably better to put the Ox in play. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay. These cards are pretty good for next turn. I guess in hindsight I should have left cards in for the Detective Phoenix to exile. That was not smart. That was me not playing the deck. I don't think we can actually win this game. I think they just play too much removal. But you never know. Faithless Looting. Discard. Discard. Faithless Looting. Discard. Discard. Cast a hollow one. Let's get a Detective Phoenix on this. The red will exile one Ox. I wish this would go a little bit better, smoother. So let's go one Ox. Why can't I click on this? I would like to get Ox. Okay, so now we're going to go to combat. We're going to trigger the other one. We're going to pay one red. Yes. Maybe I was not supposed to attack with this and try and double block here, but that just lets us get absolutely blown out by like a Tribal Flames or any. I don't know. Maybe just taking 9 here is going to be too much. Okay. I think we can win this game. I don't think we could beat Fleet, but we'll see. What are they cracking there? Fetch. Flag is the only good card in this deck. No, I mean, when they have the ley line, it's the deck's... Right? When they have the ley line, the deck's good. Okay. So... I wonder if I can... haste the Ox? I don't think it's going to work. Burning Inquiry, Hollowed One. I think we're actually dead this game. 90s MTG, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. We're playing new stuff and it's going kind of poorly. Alright, let's bring back an Ox. Let's exile. I'm trying to hold Delirium in here, but it's like not working. Draw. Okay. Well, maybe we're still in this. So we're going to go to combat, where you get back 2 Phoenixes. Yes. And yes. Alright. And now we have a blocker plus whatever. Okay, we're not dead. We're dead to a Tribal Flames, though. If they, like, shoot us and then Tribal Flames us. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the raid. Alright, we just gotta dodge Tribal Flames. And we're okay. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Dodging a Tribal Flames. I mean, the fact that they're thinking about it means they don't have Tribal Flames. Because they would just do it. So that's good for us. I guess he already has a monument. I wouldn't. No, I'm just playing the list that top 8'd the challenge. So we're not getting too wild with it before going too crazy, you know? We're just going to play like a simple list. Alright. So, if I double block and kill this, they just get to replay it. If I block with this, I can cast these and maybe get to casting another Ox. And then try and haste it with the Detective Phoenix. I don't know about double blocking. So let's just block with this. And then try and one-shot them next turn. By like Goblin Loring or Faithless Looting into stuff. Okay, so in order to one-shot them... That's a good card to draw. Let's cast Goblin Lore. We want to fill up our graveyard. I don't know if we have another land in the deck. Let's find out. We do. Okay, So let's cast FOMO. So we can go Detective Phoenix on this, Detective Phoenix on this, attack 6/12. So this should be lethal if they don't have anything. But we have to make sure that we can keep... Do we need Delirium? Do we have to worry about Delirium? This will be 4, 6, 14. We do need Delirium, right? Because this will be 6 plus 4 is 14. Yeah, they're at 15. So we need to put a Detective Phoenix on this and a Detective Phoenix on this and get Delirium. And keep Delirium. Alright, so let's go Detective Phoenix. My god. The lag makes this unbearable. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to Detective Phoenix, exiling this. Plus... Alright. Let's exile on Ox and the lag. All right. So now we have Detective Phoenix on Hollowed One, exile Street Wraith, and all right. Go through the turn. Yay. I was going to concede this game, too. I was going to concede. Silly me. Okay. So, what do we want? We don't really want these. I mean, we could... No, we don't want 5 mana 4/4s. The 5 mana Stone Rains. So the argument is for Surgical Extraction to deal with the flag. But the question is... How many of these do we want? I don't really want 4 surgical extractions. No, you can... the way Detective Phoenix works is you could do this from hand. You could bestow from hand as long as you collect that. Yeah. I could see doing 2 of these... but I don't know what I'd want to cut. Street Wraith seems too free. Maybe we cut Goblin Lores. They're kind of big and clunky. Alright, let's try it again. So, we have to, as long as our opponent does not go turn 1 or Leyline of the Void. It's a good draw. It's a nice little draw. Flameblade Adept. Yeah, it's a weird one, right? It's a weird one. Scion of Draco. This is a problem. Lifelink, trample, hexproof, blah 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 blah. Guess I cycle. Doopity doo. Faithless Looting? Too bad. Too bad. Maybe it was better to play the FOMO there instead of this. But I went for the high roll, right? Of like trying to hit a 1-drop and then casting the Faithless. I don't think we're going to be able to beat this lifelink bullshit. But that's what I said last game. So who knows? We are going to just cast Goblin Lore next turn. Make our guys ridiculously huge. This one has Menace. The Jackal and the Shark. These are 2 new best friends. These 2 just became best friends. One of these cards is a little bit more serious than the other. This is like a pretty badass... Okay. Pretty badass art, and this is like... some SpongeBob shit. Not that there's anything wrong with SpongeBob. All right, let's gamba. Wow, that's pretty cool. We have 2 hollowed ones. The SpongeBob's gonna get its own set. It's gonna be like Spider-Man and have its own friggin' set. What's this? One done. What do we got? We got First Strike, Vigilance. I'm playing this only because I want to F6. Hiya! Maybe this stays back to block. Maybe this stays back to block. The old flying, hasted, hollowed one that doesn't attack. I knew that I needed to do this because they should have exiled this with this. But at least this deck is fast. I'll block. I will block. Interesting and very annoying. Very annoying. All that hard work I did, beating them in the face, has been undone by them being jerks. My Mako. My Sharky. Magic Divide attacked. I mean... Well, next turn I can haste this, but until then... Attack for 1. Got him on the ropes. Menace MVP. I apologize for the mismatched mountains. Very amateur hour over here. Although this mountain is really friggin' cool looking. Yeah, it turns out 4/4 Vigilance, Lifelink, Hexproof bullshit cards are pretty good on turn 2. On the play against an aggressive aggro deck. Who would have thought? Another one. Nice. There's nothing we could do from this spot. We are dead. I can Ox, but then I get hit 8 Vigilance in the air. I have no cards to deal with that card at all, so that's a good sign. This deck is all gasoline. You are only going forward. Only going forward. Let's see if they can not have that bullshit 4/4 lifelinker on turn 1. Arena of Glory is kind of... This is kind of slow, but it does do everything we want to do. Hey, they didn't have the thing. They didn't have the stupid thing. Kill these Scions. They have to play the fair game now. Lantern, huh? It's pretty good against what I'm doing. I'm going to play the Mako. I'm going to cycle this now to see if I hit a basic mountain. Mountain? Mountain, please? No mountain. It's a very silly card, Leyline. It's a silly, silly card. Alright, let's spin the wheel, baby. Hollow one, stay. Hollow one, I need you to stay. Oh, perfect. Of course you got discarded. I wouldn't have it any other way. There's a Detective Phoenix in there. FOMO. I guess I discard the Flamewake Phoenix. Surgical. We're going to draw step, surgical their flags. No, they play Stubborn Denial. So, shit. Draw step, surgical the flags. No, I figured that they didn't have any because they would have left this mana untapped instead of this to play this if they had Stubborn. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. They have an Emperor of Bones. Emperor of Bones. God, what a weird deck. I mean, Emperor of Bones is just broken. It's just a broken Magic card. 2 mana, you know, 2 mana interact with graveyard, good. 2 mana reanimate some bullshit, amazing. Yup. Not that I've seen. They've done well in challenges. Alright. This sideboard hate is a bit much. I mean, what a different... This has always been my problem with Hollowed One. If I would have kept this Hollowed One in my hand, this would have been a totally different game. They would have had to fuse their Wear Tear and kill my thing. Alright, let's draw... Cycle Street Wraith. Ox. Alright, well, let's Goblin Lore. Which one? I guess I'll play Mako. Mako's a better card. Marauding Mako. They should exile our graveyard now. I don't know what they're gonna do. They've got another Emperor of Bones in their hand. Yeah. I don't think we can win. I think they're going to... They should exile my graveyard. Yes. Let's see what they leave us with. But they should exile our graveyard right now. I don't know why they're not. So what's the other card in their hand? Did they have a Tribal Flames in their hand? They did have a Tribal Flame. That's neat. Yup. Yeah, Fuel the Flames against a deck full of 4/4s. I mean, yeah. It would have been great. Emperor of Bones is just good. It's one of the best cards from the set. Alright, let's cast this. They should exile my graveyard right now. They're not going to. Well, let's punish them for that. Look at this. One. Okay. I think we're dead though, right? Well, they can only monstrous 1. So they monstrous 1. They get a new hand. Ugh. So let's see. This will be 4. I'll block the 4. That'll be 5. And if they have another thing... So the Ox comes into play. And now if they have another one, they just have a Tribal Flames or something. Okay. That's actually better for me because I get a bunch of blockers. But I'm still just losing this battle. I have no cards in hand. They have... Right, they have 2 Soul Guide Lanterns. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That sucked. What a different game that would have been if I would have... I don't know. I didn't realize how one-dimensional all-in the deck is, and not playing any interaction. Are you going to interact with your opponent? No, I don't think so. I don't want to. It's like, oh, okay. You just don't want to play interaction? No, I don't think I should. Oh, okay. Would you like to interact with your opponent? No. Yeah, Inquiry. Inquiry is the only interaction. Watched him stream it yesterday. It looked really sweet. Yeah! But do you want to interact? Let's cycle the Street Wraith. See if we can hit a 1-drop. Nope. Alright. Goblin Lore gambling it is. We're going to Goblin Lore, and we're going to hopefully keep this stupid thing. I don't want to draw... I guess I want to draw another mountain. They discarded a frog. Now you show up? Well, you're too late. I hate you forever now. I hate you forever for being late. This mountain looks so cool. That looks so cool. Alright. Goblin Lore. Come on, Hollowed One. Please stay. This deck just feels like... Okay, fuck off. Stupid opponent. Well, we could have had fun. I wanted to have fun, but our opponent said no. Said you spikes list? Did it have blue in it? Did it play... We're just trying to have fun and do cool stuff. Listen, I was going to discard the Hollow One anyway to the thing. Had Asmo in it? Yeah. Frog? Well, guess I lose. Did you see Nazif Twinless? No, I did not. Was it that white, blue, red, miserable thing that he was playing? How many times did he actually twin anyone, though? I guess we'll play Flameblade Adept. Pitiful. I'm going to have to cycle this. Wizard Twin? Yeah. I believe I saw it. Force of Negation, my Goblin Lore. My deck does nothing. Yup. I feel like I have lost this game so hard, it's not funny. You know that this deck is losing when you have to cycle the Hollow One. I'm going to cycle the Hollow One now because I don't want them to have a land for Bowmaster. I don't know if they're playing Bowmaster, but I might as well do it now so they don't get to Bowmaster me. That is a dragon. The Flame of Anor do nothing wizard deck. A Murktide? Sick. I guess if we loot into a land... Oh, no. I guess I want to play the Mako first. Cast the Mako. Play Fear. I'm going to discard Ox because I could cast the Detective Phoenix from my hand if I wanted to, but having these Oxes in my hand, it's not great. Okay. I'm F6. Can you kill me? Looks like they could probably kill me here. Oh. How big is this frog gonna be? It can be a 4, so if I double block it, I'm never... But I have to kill the frog, I guess. I mean, they're just gonna play an Ox. I don't know what I... But I don't know about this attack. Okay. Alright, we're done here. Well, that was close. Felt like I really had a lot of say in that deck. And all these cards, absolutely none of them sideboard in. I guess I could bring in Surgical Extraction. That doesn't really seem like the best way to beat Oculus. I guess I have to. I guess I have to bring this in. What am I cutting? FOMO, Goblin Lore. I guess we'll cut expensive sorceries to get force negationed. Yeah, no need to sideboard. Just keep it. Alright, well this hand's cracked. This hand's absolutely cracked. Provided I draw a second land. So we're going to go Mako, then we're going to pass a turn, then we're going to play the other Mako, they'll cycle Street Wraith. This card's crazy. This is probably going to be the best card from the set. This Mako. Cycle. Always yield to the trigger. Draw. Maybe I was supposed to FOMO there, but I don't know. If we hit like a Faithless Looting here, we're off to the races. Off to the races. Good news, they didn't Thought Scour into a bullshit card that they can then unearth. That's good for us. It's time for them to play a frog. No. I got enough churning yesterday. It doesn't really change anything in the deck. What am I going to do? I'm going to play this land. I'm going to cast Detect. Oh, no. I'm going to cast FOMO. What are we discarding? I think we discard the Ox again. Are we? 3. I could Phoenix one of these idiots and attack. But the problem is, if I do that, it attacks as a 5/5. Which then Frog can become a million because of no fucking reason. So, cool. I don't really feel like sending my little shark to the slaughter. I like my shark pirates. It reminds me of SpongeBob. Like, if I saw this card in the SpongeBob Secret Lair, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think you should... I think Mill's gonna eventually end up playing Psychic Frog and Tamiyo. Uh-oh. Game over. Alright, so they can make their guy a 7/7. Psychic Frog and Tamiyo would probably... I don't know if Tamiyo would do anything, but... Hey, it's the best card. Alright, prepare to spin thy wheel. Don't have force negation. Yay. Okay. I don't want to give them priority. I guess I could play the land. I don't want to give them priority to Detective Phoenix something. The Surgicalist Detective Phoenix. So let's cast it on... Let's put it on a Mako. Let's exile Street Wraith plus Mako. Yay! Scale game, we did it. I don't think we had enough cards. Escape Ox takes 8. Before we didn't have enough. Yeah, this card's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Imagine this card. Power Corrupt. And I don't even like... The fact that this is an uncommon is just like this card could be a mythic. And it would be broken. This card, like, this card, I had a really long conversation with a friend of mine about who they designed this card for. And, like, this card goes against them wanting to sell packs. Because this card kind of proves that they don't give a shit. For everyone who says, well, Wizards prints cards to sell packs, right? Like, this is just an uncommon. This could have been a mythic. This could have been a rare. But it's just a stupid uncommon. Like, this could have been a chase mythic. But it's some draft chafe uncommon? Like, what? Why is this not a mythic? This hand does nothing. This hand does all of the things. So like this card makes me question Wizards. Did you really just design this to be a draft uncommon for drafting? Did you prioritize like you knew this card was going to be an all-star for multiple formats? Like what? Why did you make it an uncommon? That card is a paradox. I can't deal with it. You know? It's just a paradox. I don't want to go crazy yet. I want to put the other one in play. Maybe wait till the third turn. Am I crazy to think that? Or like... does it make sense to you guys? Yeah, Delver was a common, but... am I losing my mind? They know red players don't spend money. Touche. Touche. Alright, so we can get really fancy, and we can play this Flameblade thing with Menace, with haste. Do we want to be fancy pantses? Let's do it. Let's be fancy in the pantsy. Cycle. Oh, he's healed. Imagine if these were Makos. How much cooler would this be? I really wanted to hit another Mako there. Alright, let's cast the Burning Inquiry. Yeah. Mythics are for EDH cards, apparently. Counter the spell. Oh, no. Oh, that's not too bad. That's way better. Phoenix. Your turn. No. Take 5. Yeah, I mean, Ragavan. Ragavan drove me wild. Ragavan, I had nightmares about that card. I used to say that Ragavan was the reason why Yawgmoth was good. Because you could just be like... they'd be like Ragavan, you'd be like Young Wolf. Taste it. Alrighty. Oh, they're playing Oculus. Yeah. I couldn't have surgicaled anything there. Yeah, I agree. Had you given it a haste instead of dash? I don't know about that one. Okay, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't do anything, and I'm just going to die to this Oculus. Oh, the joys of the RNG deck. Ragavan, yeah. I don't miss that. You know, that part of the deck, I don't miss. Modern Challenge. Make it, cat. We're playing against the Daybreak. Fancy. I never wanted a Daybreak account because I feel like a Daybreak account just like... there's like an implied... oh boy, we'll keep on the draw. I'm done with this game. We cannot win this game in a million fucking years. This deck sucks, and it's 2 RNG. If you want to get lucky, then play this deck. If you have reasonable to normal people luck, don't play this deck. Like, I cast Burning Inquiry, and I had 2 do-nothings in my hand. Alright, cycle this. This hand doesn't do anything. We just have cycle Street Wraith? No, need better. Ah. This is what it's all about. We just cast Burning Inquiry over and over and over again. Probably should have kept the Ox, but we'll draw the Ox. Okay. Oh, good. We're playing against Storm. They definitely... Burning Inquiry. Burning Inquiry. Just the perfect way we drew it up. Just the way we drew it up. You want to draw this guy after you cast all your Burning Inquiries. It's a strategy. I guess I should have used the fetch land to shuffle and put the one card back in our deck. Let's play Mako. Well, I definitely think we're dead. Definitely just gonna die here. Next turn we die. Oh, alright. Faithless Looting. Can I have a Faithless Looting, please? We're definitely dead to this Ral next turn. We could, in theory, maybe kill them here if we get really lucky. If we, like, hit another Burning Inquiry or, like, an Ox. Okay. Whenever the lag decides to stop lagging. Whenever lag stops lagging, we get to cast Goblin Lore. Always yield. That's just how it works. Goblin Lore. Oh, good. Ox in the hand, just the way we drew it up. Nope. Nope. I guess I should have kept Ox in the opening hand. Yup. Uh-huh. Do you have any advice on what I should have done differently? Hey, good games. I think that there are a couple of situations where, like, you did not draw with your guy, and you didn't loot with your guy, and you just need a couple more reps with the deck. Probably just a couple more reps. Like, there's a bunch of times when you should have just looted with your guy, and, like, I think you missed a couple of surveils, but I don't know. It's hard for me to say because I don't really see what's going on in your hand. You know, like, I don't know exactly what you could have done different or should have done different or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I think you just kind of, I don't know. Maybe you should have, what was in your hand when I attacked with the frog? Like, what did you have in your hand when I swung with the frog into your guy? Binding, which I didn't loot a bunch of turns. Yeah. What did you, remember when I attacked with the frog? I attacked with the frog, or the Stranglegeist into your frog, and I was thinking it was going to be a Mind Twist for the cost of my guy. What did you save? Kavu and Guild Pack? I think you should have just killed the, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. You just need a lot of more reps with that deck, and there's a lot of RNG. I think what you need to do is you need to play the 2/2 for 4 mana that's flying lifelink. I think you need to do that more, right? You need to put that on 2. I don't know. You got to play that on 2. But I would just play the deck more, get more reps in with surveilling. Get more reps in with surveilling and looting. Because essentially you just want to, like, churn through to find the burn to kill someone. So I think more reps and try and see what situations you can fit in a surveil. And which ones you should loot from your hand. And where did you get the list? And why are you main decking Consign? Versus, like, Stubborn Denial or something. I don't know what people are doing with that deck. Where'd you get the list? I guess it was from the Zoo Discord. Yeah. Seems about right. Let's take a look after this, after I die to this while the Storm player's killing me. Alright, I'm going to put him to, like, dead. So hopefully they lose a bunch of flips with Ral. Oh, or not. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what the Domain Zoo is looking like. Yeah, because generally speaking, Stubborn Denial is, like, a little bit better because it fits with your dudes more. Rather than, and like playing this in the side. Because you had this in the main, right? You had Consigns in the main. Yeah, I'd probably try and play something. I'd probably try and play a list like this that's playing Stubborn Denial, because Stub just goes so well with these giant idiots. Am I dead? Am I dying? There's a grape shot. Is there a Past in Flames anywhere? I'm not dead, but I feel dead. I'm pretty close to dead. So I would probably try and play a more standard list. I'd probably try and play something like this. I don't necessarily think that Ragavan is very good right now. I don't know if a lot of these lists are playing it. Yeah, like a lot of these lists are cutting. Well, this is Mangu doing content, so don't pay attention to Mangu doing content. But yeah, I would try and aim towards playing this list. Yeah, like this card, this looks pretty good in this list, but I would try for this list. This, I'll post it for you. Did I die? I died. Okay. That was fun. I guess I want a bunch of surgicals. Surgical doesn't really... I guess I can, like... In theory, I could Faithless Looting into their things. I don't know. We'll cut Goblin Lores for surgicals. So I would try and play a more streamlined list. I think that Ragavan is not very good against energy, not very good against Grinding Station, not very good here. I don't think Ragavan's very good right now. So it's good against Eldrazi ramp and only Eldrazi ramp. And I would probably not play the Ragavans, and I would play the list that did well. Because this is like a trident. This is a reasonable tournament, and they did okay. And like, I think. All right, would you like to play first? I dislike the whole deck. I'm never playing this deck again. It's just gamble. It's just going to the casino. It's just like, do you want to go to the casino? Here's the thing. As someone who worked at a casino for the better part of 10 plus years of their life, they don't build casinos to give away money, right? I know it's a common misconception. And you go there and you're like, I'm going to win big. But they don't. They build them so they can keep the money. Let's see if we can cycle into a mountain. Yeah. Belcher is incredibly powerful. Belcher is very strong. Very, very strong deck. Let's cycle again. See if we can hit a land drop. Alright. Spin the wheel. No, don't take this from me. They build casinos for smart people to win at? No, that's not how it works. If you come remotely close to being able to count cards, they'll just ban you. They don't give a fuck. They'll just ban you. Alright, let's cast this. Hey, this deck is great. This is the greatest deck ever made. How does anyone ever not play this deck? You see, when you hit the slot machine, it's great. Can we kill them next turn? Let's see. We have a Flamewake Phoenix. We have Ox. This is Detective Phoenix. So we can, like, Detective Phoenix. I think we can kill them. Alright, let's try and murder them. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. We're gonna cast FOMO. 1, 2. We're gonna discard thingy. 6, 12. We're gonna put them to 1. Alright, we're gonna go Detective Phoenix. Detective Phoenix on this. Escape Cow and Bestow is not enough damage, right? It's 5, 7, plus 8, it's 15. This is going to put them to 1. This is... We just have to make sure that we keep Delirium. This puts them to 1. Okay, go. Can you kill me? Deck is great. Exactly. Deck is great. Everything's great. Deck is great. Uh-oh. Breach? What are we doing? We're playing Breach now? Alright, we're just gonna play our challenge. This hand is kind of sus. This hand's kind of sus. We can't keep. The good thing is that if they play, what's-he-who's-he? Ral? Alright, this is way better. What's getting put back? What's getting put back? Probably second fetch? Probably second fetch. And we go turn 1, Dryad, turn 2, then Alright, we'll put back you. Yield to a turn. Yeah, if they die to Ral, then they've got Huevos Cojones to cast Ral at 1 life. I guess I'm dead. Yeah, they can... I don't know if I'm dead. Whatever. They played Windswept Heath. I'm going to cast... Dryad Aurbor. God, I love Green Sun Zenith in this deck. It's such a good card in this deck, Green Sun Zenith. Is this lethal? Am I dead? They have 5 cards in their hand. So... I don't think I'm dead. Okay, what else you got? Oh, I guess if they just cast 1 more spell. Okay. Well, that was cool. Great. God. This is the worst deck ever. This is the worst deck. I'm never playing it again. Alright. Saga. Alright, we're playing against Breach. Hopefully.